In this episode of Food Rhymes in Life, we'll be exploring the mountainous region of Dharamsala. At the foothills of the Himalayas, the northern capital of Himachal Pradesh offers a unique look into Tibetan culture. And of course, we'll be sampling some of the local delicacies before stopping by the breathtaking outdoor stadium for a quick look at a cricket test match. Next, we fly to the northern vacation town of Shimla for some beautiful views and a taste of their mouth-watering street food. I'm your host, the Solo Traveler. If you want to support the show, simply subscribe, like, or share with a friend. I make all original music for the show. I've left my Spotify link below, and without further ado, please enjoy the video. Dharamsala, a bustling hub located at the foothills of the Himalayas in the northern Indian province of Himachal Pradesh. With its markedly cooler climate and somewhat more tranquil Tibetan influence, this elevated jewel came as a welcome reprieve from the sweltering and chaotic atmosphere of Delhi. So I'm way up here in the mountains, close to the Himalayas. I don't know if I'm technically in the Himalayas right now or if we're kind of at the foot of where the Himalayas start. It's high up here though, I can feel myself breathing heavy. So it's way northern India, and I've been told by some Tibetan folk that this is like little Tibet up here. So there's a lot of monasteries, a lot of Tibetan culture up here. So I'm trying to soak that in for the few days that I'm up here. It's okay? Camera's okay? No problem?
How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? What are you working on today?
Yeah.
This one. Beautiful work. Me and this man had a few drinks of whiskey the other night. Maybe a little to smoke as well. How are you feeling today?
Yeah,
Good. So you guessed it. We're gonna go try to find some Tibetan food. I've seen some Tibetan restaurants, so I've never had it before, and I'm excited to give it a try. It's an interesting mix of people up here. You've got a lot of Indian people as well as Tibetan people mixed, so the Tibetans have more classically what we Westerners think of Asian features, even though, you know, Indians are technically South Asian, but you know what I'm talking about. It's very peaceful up here in the mountains. It's a far cry from the busy traffic-ridden streets of New Delhi, that's for sure. I'm starving, so we're gonna go check out some food here. So I found myself at this beautiful little restaurant here. It's called Taste of Tibet, and I've ordered some type of a minced lamb noodle soup for lunch here. I think I'm one of the first people here today, if not the first. So this dish goes by the name of kima gyatok, and it's, like I said, it's a minced lamb noodle soup. And right away, I smell the capsicum or the green peppers right away. That's the first thing that I'm getting. It smells absolutely delicious, and it looks delicious also. So you eat with the eyes first, right? So we're just gonna mix this all up. Actually, I'm gonna get a little bit of this dry chili, a little bit of this dark sauce, which looks to be soy related. It's perfect cold weather food also. Wow, that does not disappoint at all. So first thing you get, beautiful flavor on the lamb. I love that they got all this minced lamb, so much of it in there. But it doesn't completely dominate. You've also got these, my favorite kind of noodles, like mid-sized egg noodles. We've got some cabbage, some purple onions, some green pepper, and some red pepper. And I think there might be like another moderately spicy type of chili in here also. Now, this Tibetan flavor is a little closer to Chinese than Indian, I would say. I don't want to say it's oily, but it's got the lamb flavor permeates it in a way that it makes for a bit of a thick broth, just a little bit, which is nice. I can tell it warms you on a cold day. I think that's probably the purpose of this dish, but I'm absolutely blown away. This exceeds my expectations. Not that I had that many expectations with Tibetan food. I didn't really know what to expect. But this is one of my favorite soups ever. I'm always going to remember this. And then we've got a nice banana shake to wash it down. No adulterants, just beautiful banana flavor, nice and creamy. So I suggest you check out this restaurant in particular if you're ever up in the mountains of Dharamsala. Well, leaving Taste of Tibet behind me, I gotta say that was some high-level shit. I really enjoyed that. That was just amazing comfort food for up in the cool mountains. So now my English friends are coming to town to meet me for the 5-day cricket test match, England versus India. One of the reasons I'm up here in the mountains. So we're gonna switch locations to what I believe is a busier part of town. And I'm gonna be there for the remainder. So another 5 days or something like that. So I'll see you there. After watching the English side get absolutely pummeled by India, much to the chagrin of my unmelanated companions, and a few non-celebratory adult beverages, we piled into the cable car and made our ascent to the village of MacLeod. Laden with hotels, bars, and restaurants, this area is perfect for an afternoon out with some friends. So we're here in the little restaurant called Pong restaurant. Foothills of the Himalayas still in MacLeod, the MacLeod area of Dharamsala. And we've ordered a bit of food. Tony, I've met a couple of my Thai friends here. What have we ordered today, Tony?
We'll have to look. Mutton fried shat ta, which is a chili dish, sounds interesting. And some momos, which seem to be the ubiquitous Tibetan food.
They're quite ubiquitous, yes.
And some tingmos, which seems to be their rice or carbohydrate-based dish.
So we've ordered a bunch of ginger lemon teas here, and the only reason I'm even bother showing it, because it looks kind of interesting. You've got the layer of honey on the bottom, and then a bunch of shredded up ginger in the bottom. So we'll mix it all up here. That's really tasty. They got some lime in there too. Not too sweet. Perfect for a cold day. You'll find everything Tibetan is kind of geared towards cold weather, it seems like. So this is a lamb
I don't think
dish.
it's that spicy. Just try one bit without much sign of the chili on it. It's very different.
That's excellent. This is a very tender mutton. It's like
Didn't order anything
fall
else,
off
did
the
we?
bone,
That's it,
delicious. And it's got some spice to it. We've also got tomatoes, purple onions, and it looks like some bok
Chili's
choy.
fresh tasting and
It's a little bit
spicy.
gamey, but really nice. So we got a bunch of momos at the table now. What kind of momos do we got, Tony?
And we got fried chicken.
They're all fried chicken, or
No,
those?
fried chicken. Oh no, vegetarian.
Veg, and they're really, really, really hot.
Okay, and we
Temperature-wise,
might
okay.
leave the momos for a minute then. It's so tender. When we had that chewy lump of curry the other day, this is sliced thin and tender as you like.
That's what I was saying. It's fall off the bone.
Amazing.
It's the right amount of spice too, I would say. All right, we'll try it with a bit of the chili sauce here. Oh. Bastard. Ran out of battery. After some, shall we say, unforeseen technical difficulties, we hopped a small plane through the mountains to the Indian vacation town of Shimla, skidding into what seemed like the world's shortest elevated landing strip. Sphincters on clench mode. So I took a flight from Dharamsala. It was like 45 minutes, and now I'm in the town of Shimla, the capital of Himachal Pradesh. And to me, this is a very interesting, anomalous type of town. It's kind of surprising. There's a lot of old British architecture up here, and it seems to be kind of a local tourist destination, it looks like. It's like a lot of just Indian residents come up here and they take their vacations here. I guess this used to be the summer capital of the British in the early 1900s, just due to a nice climate in those summer months. So they come up here, and I think that's where a lot of the architecture comes from. It was the army, I think, that was up here. So a lot of delicious looking food around here that I'm gonna check out, and then we're gonna look at some sights as well. As you can see, the view up here is stunning. We're way up in the mountains, and I'm just here for a couple days, and then we're gonna take the train elsewhere and continue to move around India. So I'm gonna go look for some food. Spicy Indian street food for breakfast?
Yes, please.
So what this guy's making here looks like some delicious type of chickpea amalgamation of some sort with some flatbreads. We're gonna check this out. He's got some samosas and some other things of that ilk on the go as well. And yes, some freshly made flatbread and some potato cakes, aloo something. What is the name of this? Chana tiki? Yes. Okay. And can I have a lassi as well, please? A sweet lassi? Yes. Yeah, thank you. So it's a small plate here, which is actually perfect because then I can go around and try a couple different things for my lunch/breakfast. Been editing video all morning, so this is my first food. Gonna put a bit of this, it's called lime pickle, and it's just this, like the strongest flavor you've ever tasted in your life. And it's very strong lime. Oh, mango pickle. Okay, this one's called mango pickle. I was just corrected. And it's such a strong flavor, but it becomes addictive after a little while. It's really good. And then we've just got some little green chilies here that are similar to the Thai chili. However, they also have red chilies apparently. So it's a spicy one. All right, let's try. So one thing I always love about the Indian food is they put the purple onions on top. It makes for a great garnish. We're tucking into I don't know the name of it, but it looks like some type of a fried potato cake. And then we've got the chana masala mixed with it, purple onion on top, and the mango pickle. Oh, it's a little bit spicy. Just some gigantic flavors coming at you, which is what I really like. A little more spice with the chili. The shana's got a very curry type flavor to it. The potato cakes, they've got a little crunch on the outside because they've been done on high heat on the oil to finish. And then they've got a kind of hash brownie kind of texture on the inside, so it lends itself perfect to the chana masala on the top, and then the the mango pickle just gives it that pow. And then of course we've got the sweet lassi to wash it all down, gets rid of the spice a little bit. It's the perfect accompaniment. I always order it with this type of food if I can find it.
Yes, even in a remote Indian town nestled in the Himalayan mountains, unfettered capitalism and luxury commerce still reign supreme.
So I'm here at a tiny little underground restaurant called Himalati Rasoi. I've got what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got what's called an Indian Tali here, which is basically, it's like a mini lunch buffet on a plate, basically. I think this is all vegetarian. Is it all vegetarian?
It is.
Yeah, so we've got a vegetarian, 5 curry, and I'm just gonna quickly go through all of these. Yeah, looks quite interesting, and some rice. So, this first one looks like a dal. It's a brown dal. Heavy taste of aniseed. Very nice. Then we've got like a block of lentils, compressed basically, and this one, another curry. This one is heavy on, what's the name? Cardamom. It's hard on this one. This one's heavy on green cardamom, to my taste buds. A little bit salty, a little oily at the top. Homey, delicious. And then we've got a dark brown one.
Pumpkin.
Dark brown.
Sweet and sour, it's described.
This one's pumpkin, the dark brown one?
Sweet and sour pumpkin.
Sweet and sour pumpkin. This one's self-explanatory, also delicious. This is really nice cold weather food, by the way. It's like nice homey stew type food. It's really good.
Yum stuff.
Then we've got, what's this orange one, do you know?
It's a bean and lent, but it's got yogurt in it.
Yogurt-based bean and lentil. Very good, creamy. And then we've got something that I would guess is probably cauliflower-based. It's got the color. It's a bit sour. I'm actually not sure. Do you know?
Yogurt something. I don't know which one it is.
Just a yogurt curry.
There you go.
Yogurt-based curry, sir.
Yogurt-based curry,
Black
okay.
lentil.
Good guess on the cauliflower. It does have the right color, but incorrect. And then this last one is pumpkin-based. Oh,
I told you.
that is the most interesting out of the bunch. It's got sweet flavors of fruit, and it's also got like almost a blue cheese kind of taste going on in it as well. It's very interesting. That's my favorite one, actually. It's really good. So all in all, survived the wheel of death. Delicious. All right, if you've made it to the end of the video, I'm assuming that you've enjoyed the content, so all I ask is that you subscribe, maybe like the video, share it with a friend or something like that. I'm putting a lot of work into these. I'm making all the music, I'm doing all the editing, writing the voiceovers, etc. So I would really appreciate it. Help me get those numbers up. Maybe we can start to monetize this thing and make it a more sustainable venture, you know, through time, and I'll keep bringing these videos. Cheers, thanks.